don't know much about history.
Hi, and welcome to Sea Griller Stacker's channel as we look back in history through coins. Today we're going to look into the plural noun Exonumia. But wait! Breaking news! Portland, Oregon has just recently hosted the 2025 Fleet Week. While I was unable to attend Fleet Week, my daughter attended with no doubt the intention of meeting single sailors in uniform. However, she discovered, just like in coin collecting, if you're not careful, you might just learn something, and learn something she did. She was excited to tell me all about the USCGC Eagle, which is a United States Coast Guard ship, happens to be the United States' only active duty sailing ship. The Eagle serves as the training vessel for the U.S. Coast Guard and is a floating symbol of maritime tradition. In essence, it teaches sailors how to sail. The Eagle is primarily powered by a 1,200 horsepower diesel engine, but it also utilizes a massive sail plan with 22,280 square feet of sail area, which allows it to reach speeds of up to 17 knots or 20 miles per hour under sail. When using the engine alone, it gets up to about 10 knots or 12 miles per hour. By now you're asking, well, what does this have to do with exonumia, and what is exonumia? Well, as you can see here, exonumia is the numismatic items, such as tokens, medals, or script, other than coins and paper money. Along with a crash course in maritime history, my daughter obtained this commemorative token, which she gave to me. Let's go ahead and take a closer look here. The U.S. Coast Guard actually began with the Revenue Cutter Service, established in 1790 to enforce tariff laws and prevent smuggling. It was a result of the Tariff Act of 1790, signed by then President George Washington. The Revenue Cutter Service was the nation's only maritime defense force until the Navy's establishment in 1798. It has now become more modernized, where in addition to preventing smuggling, it also is a life-saving force, as well as it maintains lighthouses and governs the Bureau of Marine Inspection and Navigation. Today's modern Coast Guard is now a branch of the United States Armed Forces and is part of the Department of Homeland Security. As you can see here, the Coast Guard seal contains the word Semper Paratus, which for you Latin scholars already know means always ready. I know what you're saying. Sea Griller, tell us more. Tell us more. We can't get enough of this history. Okay, well, the Eagle is known as America's tall ship. So what is a tall ship? It is a ship with at least 2 sailing masts. Here's an interesting piece of trivia. There are only 2 tall ships in the United States military: the Coast Guard Eagle and the USS Constitution. And given the Constitution's advanced age, as it was commissioned by George Washington before the War of 1812, the Eagle is the only active tall ship in the U.S. Navy. As you can see here, the eagle is the USCG bark eagle. Bark referring to the type of sailing vessel with 3 or more masts, of which the foremast, the main mast, and any additional masts are rigged square. Did you know that the Coast Guard Eagle, also known as America's Tall Ship, is a sail training ship with a unique history? It was originally built in Germany in 1936 and was named the Horst Wetzel, who was named after a Nazi Party martyr assassinated in 1930. The Horst Wetzel, or Eagle, was built in 1936 by the Blohm Voss shipyard in Hamburg, Germany, and served as a training ship for the German Navy during World War II. It was later acquired by the United States as a war reparation and was recommissioned as a U.S. Coast Guard cutter named the Eagle. If you made it through the whole video, congratulations. What do you get? You get my heartfelt appreciation, and such is the constitution of the human mind that any kind of knowledge, if it be really such, is its own reward. And remember, yes, coin collecting can be fun, but if you're not careful, you might learn something.